Hello, this is going to be about Gannon Stauch, about the monster, Letitia. I've done plenty of videos on this case, but to come back now after hearing her on the phone, I'm in shock. I didn't know people, not that I didn't know, but she's at a whole new level of horrendous. So, a couple of things stood out to me. He had aspirin in his system, hydrocodone, the bath salt stood out to me, the candle with the blankets, Craigslist. I know I covered why he was walking, looking drugged, and he couldn't bend over. 2 baths, him taking 2 baths. Craigslist again for her, she's trying to post too many times. Fake pregnant woman with money in her belly for drugs and delivering papers. So, I said it, I think I did about 19 videos on this, and I believe, this is my thoughts, this is my beliefs, this is what I was getting back then, this is what I got even more by listening to her telephone conversations before Gannon was found. I believe one or two things happened. This is all alleged speculation. It does not make it true. This is what I think. Either she was, and I don't mean to be disrespectful, I'm just trying to be honest. I think she was either trying to sell him, because I'm getting a Summer Wells vibe, and I got this back then in his readings, or she was selling herself. So it's one of those two things for me. Trying to sell him. So I want to talk about 2. I'll attach the video below, but it's Grizzly's True Crime, or Grizzly K. So her video at 2 hours and 49 minutes and 37 seconds. Albert says something about Gannon's butt bleeding. His butt was bleeding. Or she said his butt was bleeding. And then at 5 hours and 21 minutes, he references the candle video and how she was using it against him and how she had done this before. So I want to pull cards on those 2 things. Gannon, didn't know we'd be back here. Hopefully you can give us some clues. What show me what it would look like if she was trying to sell, if she was doing improper things regarding you, and show me what it would look like if she was trying to sell herself and got caught in the garage. That's why he had the garage code. That's why Gannon's foot, excuse me, possibly got injured because she got caught. And I said this in the earlier video, so I feel it's one or the other. If she was being improper with you, what is that? Memory. She was probably memory, Total Recall, reunion, witness, anniversary, Alzheimer's, quiz, flashbacks, puzzle, dementia, bygone era, IQ, brain damage, genealogy, notebook, memo, photo album, ID, mnemonics. If she was trying to sell herself. Map. Navigation, X marks the spot. Archaeology, ancient sea map, military planning, prehistory, explorer, lost city, pirate map, national parks, coordinates, treasure, trigonometry, radar. Okay. Because I was getting this too. When she took them hiking, that's where I was getting the Summer Wells reference. It was like, okay. I feel like she went on Craigslist. Again, I don't know if... I'm not trying to be rude when I say this, but I don't know if she was trying to pimp out Gannon or pimp out herself. Sell herself. So, when she brought them hiking, I feel like she went on Craigslist and did one of those weird posts stating where they were going to be for like an advertisement. And she might have done this a couple of times. Because she said she couldn't get back on Craigslist, and that's when you overuse it, over advertise. So, listen, Buck. Okay. So, that. And then I feel like the fact that his... Okay, one thing, when parents or step-parents or people that care for children, I read or heard one time, most of the time, they kill the children is because of bathroom issues. So that's one. Two, when she talks about him and his digestive issues, when she talks about his belly didn't feel good, when she talks about, okay, the bath salts, when she talks about when I see him come out of the house the next morning and he looks a total mess, I'm thinking, did she let somebody, unfortunately, sexually violate him? Sold him for money? Or did she get caught? I don't know what the... because why would you give him aspirin? Why would you give him the hydrocodone? The two bats are kind of sketchy. The candle, I actually think if something sexual was going on, it was going on in that area, and she burned it to burn the evidence. So if, unfortunately, somebody violated him and he bled or threw up or something else, she burned it for that reason, or if it was her, she burned it for that reason. What else? Okay, let me see. Gannon. Who was in the house the night before till the morning of that did this to you if it wasn't her? Who was in the house the morning of the night before to the morning of that did this to you? Oh, today is National Quincy Brown Day in, I think, Georgia. Just saying. Who was in the house the night before to the morning that did this to you? If anybody. Alright, Letitia. Who was in the house that you were possibly getting with the night before and Gannon might have caught you? Who was in the house that you were possibly getting with the night before and Gannon might have caught you? Alright, Gannon. Seven of Swords. Okay. 4 Mountains. Usually he's carrying 5. No, 3. That's in the 5. Okay, 7 of Swords. Who was in the house? No, I mean, that looks like a man to me. Who was in the house? The Star in reverse. Healing. Star in reverse. Conceit, inflated self-importance. Additionally, low self-esteem prevents you from pursuing your gifts or visions. Who was... Alright, look at... I've got a semi-naked man and a naked woman. Who was in the house? She's a Leo. Who was in the house? The Star upright. Who was in the house? The 9 of... I think this is the 9 of Wands. Who was in the house? The Magician. Did he get the Magician in his first spread? The King of Swords, the Knight, the Fool, the Temperance, Strength, the Magician. Seven, 8, 8, 9, 1. 33. 6, Lovers. A choice. 2 sevens, News. But it's feeling like a doctor with the Star in reverse, healing. Oh, God. I'm wondering if they performed because I do feel like he was drugged. I mean, the hydrocodone, possibly the bath salts. Look at that. Oh, the castle. She said they went to a castle, but that's like the 2 baths. That's where I feel like something improper was going on involving the bath, the candle. I feel like when the candle part was happening, that's where things took a turn, if this is the scenario. Okay, let's see. Let's see what it looks like if she was trying to sell herself. Knight of Cups. So flirting, again, 3 mountains in the back. This one has a shirt on. So that could be a woman, her reaching out. Map, the Craigslist. The moon, secrets. Alright, now this is from the Dormans. Okay. This is secrets about children. Somebody creeping into the house. Gannon's demise might have happened somewhere else and him brought back. He walked in. They said he walked in. I mean, what if that wasn't him? How good is that footage? What if that was the guy? Not saying it is, but that's kind of weird too. Each one has like a stream or a path. Okay. Secrets, the mother. Knight of Cups. Alright, let's see. If she was selling herself. 5 of Swords. Alright. There's like a woman way in the back. And this guy is tied to a child. 2 swords up. Decision made, no more talking. You two have no, I don't know. If she was selling herself. 5 of Swords, a lose-lose situation, a being viciously unkind. Mind games. Okay, let's see. If she was selling herself. The High Priestess. The High Priestess with the moon. If she was selling herself, 9 of Cups. Alright, 9. 2 9s. Okay. There is proof. There's a receipt. That receipt from Petco. And we're going to get a Jodi Arias moment about the receipts. But the receipt from Petco. So she went to Petco because she had... This is how twisted she is. She had a coupon. Something happened to him. I think the night before. And she watched him through the night and hoped he was going to get better. But she had a receipt from Petco for the dog coats, and it was buy 2 get 1 free, which is why she bought 3. But I believe the receipt expired that day, which is why she I think she went to 2 Petcos because she probably had 2 receipts. But imagine being that worried about dog effing coats when you've got a situation here that is important. Alright, so let's see. I guess I'll ask about why did she say I would have said this was about her selling herself if this card did not come out. Why did she say that he was bleeding? Overcome addiction. I'm not going to look at the other one. Ah, I saw it. Bedroom. Okay. Why did she say Oh, why did he say he was manipulating? That she did that before with the camera recording to manipulate. Why did he say that? Why did Albert say that she was being manipulative with the camera? Got him. Okay. So, overcome addiction, cramp, low character, therapy, overdose. His butt bleeding, sorry. His bum. Opium, den, prison, wean off, prescription drugs, faith, Alcoholics Anonymous, gambling, compulsion, rehab, drug mule, meth, porn, detox. Bedroom. 4-poster, sex, double bed, chamber, pot, insomnia, maid, monsters under bed, pillows, monsters under bed, pillows, bridal suite, bed not slept in, separate beds, fresh sheets, reading lamp, toss and turn. Why'd she say that? Why did she say that? 6 of Swords. 9 of Swords in reverse. So she never went to bed that night. She couldn't. 10, 5. Eight of Cups. 7 of Cups. Stork denotes change of residence. For the better, sooner or later, according to the distance which it which it lies from the person. So, baby, a child, I would say. 6, 9, 8, 7. Putting the cart before the horse. She already had a plan to get out of there. This 7 of Cups. So, it's not temperance, baby. So, oh God. 9 of Swords in reverse. A distinctive indication of past problems with law enforcement. Prison and necessary caution. Yeah, she knew she was going to jail. But, again, the mountains. 3 distinct ones. So did she. Okay. The video. Why did ailing person, deathbed, cancer, last words, last will, and testament, pain, mourning, dementia. That's the second time. Insomnia. I thought I saw dementia somewhere. Alzheimer's, dementia. Funeral, medical, treatment, last rites, near-death experience, priest, family gathered, confession. This is her. Oh, damn. Okay. This is her videotaping Gannon talking about she's going to sell the switch and something about the candle. And Al says she did this before to him kind of like she was trying to blackmail him, or but what I'm also getting is during that video was the news broadcast of Kobe Bryant. Okay. The video. Child, kindergarten, okay, sexual abuse, thank you. I'm sorry, this is what I think happened. Maybe they both happened. Because she was a money-hungry heifer. Kindergarten, sexual abuse, monster under the bed. Monster under the bed, that's the second time. So it was somebody under his bed. Monsters under the bed, monster under the bed. Why was his bum bleeding? Why did she make that tape? Something's off. Toys, pregnancy there. Possible pregnancy there. Parenting, orphan, homework, schoolyard, bully, foster home, naive, abortion, child support, and absent father. Okay, why did Al say that to her about her recording before? Trying to pull a setup before. The Page of Swords, watching. It's a recording. She's a recorder. She's probably a secret recorder. Temperance, which this card... Okay, hold on. This is the original card that came out in the first spread where I said that she drugged him. In the first Gannon video, this card came out. She drugged him. She might have spilled whatever it was, too. She was probably going to drug him with something else, like an injection, and probably spilled it and had to do something else, but yeah. So why was he talking about that video? Because she likes to drug people and then tape them? Something like that. Queen of Wands. Amour is a sign that someone is looking at you with love, with great love and longing. Yeah, like, hi, can you be an adult? Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, sorry. And that poor pierced heart. Red hair, red cups, red heart. The Chariot. This is her moving him from one place to another. Oh, God. Why did she tape him? Just for documentation, because she knew she was going to move him. Between the taping of the video and the photo the next day, those were her ideas of proof. Okay, I always like to ask Gannon what he would say to us, so let's do that. Gannon, what would you say? about what's going on right now. One, about why she did this to you. Two, that over here. Three. Gannon? What would you say about that monster? I might get 2 stickers. Amethyst. She was supposed to protect him. That's why you gotta watch who you date and have your kids around. Amethyst, intuition, trust your gut, instinctive. Drinking. Alright, why did she do this? Versatility. Look at, is she holding fucking candles? Maybe she has a burning problem. Like, you know how some people steal and some people cut themselves? She might have an issue with fire. She is a fire sign. Why did she do this? Versatility. Versatility as an act of reciprocity. It symbolizes the human virtue of correspondence and equivalence. Associated to the planet Uranus, the letter S and the number 4 represents the principle of permutation as element of prosperity. Yeah. Money. Quote is, pleasant is the work to whom labors with contentment, and pleasant is leisure to the one who deserves it. Meaning nothing's gonna come easy or free. As an element of prediction, it promises removal, changes, new affections, rivalry in loves and undertakings, vicissitudes, but some for the better. So a change of circumstance, vicissitudes, change of circumstance, fortune usually unpleasant. A change in money. That's the reason why this happened. And she was trying to sell again, either her, and I'm sorry to say it, possibly Gannon. One more Gannon. I don't remember if this came out for him. I know I said there's proof somewhere. There's proof somewhere. Between that, besides for her picture and her videotape thing, there's something else. Somebody was watching. Vision. Piercing the veil. Exploration. Sacrifice. Service. Pain of knowing the truth. I think they got this in the original spreads. Alright. Rest in peace, Gannon. Lots of blue hearts for you. Thank you.